Why do heights make your stomach drop? Why does the sight of fire draw you in? And why does the ocean feel like home when you've spent your life in the mountains? The answers hide in memories you don't remember making. Your past lives shape every choice you make today, and science backs this up. Research from the University of Virginia documents 2,500 cases of children who remember precise details about their previous lives, details they couldn't have known otherwise. Ever met someone and felt you've known them forever? That spark comes from past life connections. Your soul recognizes theirs across time. The truth about reincarnation challenges everything we think we know about consciousness, and what you learn in the next few minutes will transform how you see yourself. Scientists studied people who showed unexplained talents, skills they mastered without practice. A 4-year-old speaking fluent Arabic despite growing up in rural Kansas. A blind pianist who played Mozart perfectly on their first try. A child who knew complex mathematical formulas without any training. These aren't coincidences, they're echoes from past lives. Your fears tell an even bigger story. That swimming phobia? You might have drowned in 1823. Your fear of crowds? Your past self died in a stampede. Your unexplained anxiety about fire? Your soul remembers a previous death. But here's what makes this fascinating. Your past lives don't control you. They guide you. Think of them as chapters in a book. Each life adds wisdom, skills, and lessons that shape who you are now. Every experience, every triumph, every failure contributes to your soul's growth. The proof lives in your everyday choices that pull towards certain careers. Your soul remembers what it loved before. A surgeon's steady hands might come from lifetimes of healing others. Artists often tap into talents refined over centuries. Writers might channel stories from their past experiences across time. Your relationships follow patterns too. The people around you now probably traveled with you through time. That's why some connections feel deeper than others. These soul contracts explain why certain people enter your life at specific moments. Past life trauma shows up in present-day problems. Soldiers from ancient wars might struggle with loud noises today. Someone who starved in a previous life often hoards food now. A person who faced betrayal might struggle with trust issues lifetime after lifetime until they learn to heal. Here's the breakthrough. Understanding these connections gives you power over them. When you know where a fear comes from, you can face it. When you recognize old talents, you can develop them faster. When you understand relationship patterns, you can break negative cycles. Research shows how past life memories surface in dreams, meditation, and deep therapeutic work. During these states, people access detailed memories of historical events, speak unknown languages, and demonstrate skills they never learned in this life. Consider these signs of past life influence: recurring dreams about specific places or historical periods, skills that come naturally without practice, deep connection to certain cultures or time periods, unexplained fears or phobias, feeling older than your age, strong reactions to certain sounds, smells, or places, immediate trust or distrust of strangers. Your gut feelings draw from centuries of experience. That inner compass pointing you towards some things and away from others carries ancient wisdom. Your intuition combines lessons from countless lives. However, Your future lives depend on what you do right now. Every choice, every lesson, every relationship builds the foundation for your next chapter. The way you handle challenges today creates patterns for tomorrow. The skills you learn today might save your future self's life. The wisdom you gain now could help you recognize soulmates later. The karma you create follows you into your next incarnation. This knowledge changes everything. Your interests aren't random. They're calling cards from past lives. Your struggles carry purpose. They're lessons left unfinished. Your relationships matter more than you think. They're soul contracts playing out. Your talents have deep roots. They're skills perfected over lifetimes. Your choices affect future incarnations. They're creating tomorrow's karma. Scientists keep finding evidence. Researchers document birthmarks matching death wounds from previous lives. Children describe historical details they couldn't have learned anywhere else. Hypnotic regression reveals consistent patterns across thousands of cases, but the real evidence lives inside you. Those moments when time seems to stop, when you know something without knowing how, when a stranger feels like family, your soul remembers. Your path makes more sense when you see the bigger picture. Those random coincidences, planned meetings from lifetimes ago, that lucky break, karma you earned before, that instant dislike of someone, perhaps an old soul wound seeking healing. Take a moment. Think about your strongest skills, deepest fears, and closest relationships. They tell the story of who you were and who you'll become. Each preference, each natural talent, each unexplained reaction offers clues to your soul's journey. Your soul carries wisdom from every life it's lived. Now you know how to access it. By understanding these patterns, you gain the power to shape your current life and influence your future incarnations. What will you do with centuries of experience behind you? The answer shapes your next 1,000 years. Drop a comment about which signs of past lives you recognize in yourself. Your story might help others understand their own journey through time.